April. April is the month of autism. So, in honor of Autism Awareness Month, I'm thinking about ranking some of the best cartoon characters and how do they help with their autistic friends and family members. So, S tier means, they help out a lot and they do a really good job. D tier means they just don't deserve to have an autistic friend or family member with them. So, let's start off with Sam, Sesame Street. Now, in 2017, Julia was introduced to the cast, and a lot of people think that she was going to be like another autistic bland stereotype. But for Sesame Street standards, this is actually the first time that they represent autism. And with the help of Sam from Sesame Street, there was a lot of skits where Sam was actually a really good mentor to Julia and teaching her how to do new things. But the only main reason why he doesn't really we don't see Sam that much, so I'm putting Sam in the A tier of autism awareness helpers. Patrick Star from SpongeBob. Okay, we're including two for this entry, but first we got the last one of the ones. Patrick Star. While he does mean well, he's not really a good friend to SpongeBob. Well, he does act childish more in SpongeBob, so he does help him out with that, but I don't think he's a good autism awareness helper. The best thing I could say is that he's a good friend, but not as a good autism helper. So he's going into C tier. Sandy Cheeks, SpongeBob SquarePants. Now this one is the better one of the two. She's kind, caring, and compassionate about SpongeBob's well needs and important needs. And unlike Patrick, she doesn't hurt him, which is more than I can say for the other cartoon characters. So she's going in our first S tier spot. Ruby Bunny, Max and Ruby. Now we're heading into our first of our big sisters. And Ruby, she's been nothing but a bossy bunny. And honestly, a lot of people hates her. And honestly, on this channel, she's not really good of an autistic helper. So she's going to land in our first D tier spot. Amira, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Okay, now I didn't watch Daniel Tiger often, but there was another character on the show that had the spectrum, Max, which is funny. We talked about a character named Max 2 times in this tier list. But anyways, Amira is a decent helper. She at least doesn't boss Max around. I'm putting Amira in B tier because we don't see much of Amira and Max's relationship. The TMNT Turtles, aka Leo, Ralph, and Mikey. They're just friends, so I can just put them in B tier. Minus Poco. Now this is the dog that everyone would say, oh, he's a menace. But I think he's kind of like teaching Poco the ways of life, which is very nice for an autistic cartoon helper. So for his ranking, he's going into A tier. Good boy, minus. Next up, Eric Cartman from South Park. Now, for Butter's relationship with Eric, it's really bad. I don't want to mention all the stuff because one, this YouTube video might get copyrighted for it, and two, Eric's a straight up psychopath. D tier. Bottom of D tier, no matter what anybody says about it. Kenny McCormick from South Park. Unlike Eric, Kenny does have an honorable relationship with Eric Cartman. For that reason alone, Like, he didn't make fun of him, so I'm probably gonna put Kenny in A tier. Next up, Louise, Bob's Burgers. I could include Gene as well, but I think Louise is more of the easy one. But I think Louise is an easy C tier. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Now, Scooby-Doo is a good helper to Shaggy, but what about to Fred? And he's a good pooch to everybody. He's going into S tier. And finally, we got George from Arthur. Okay, this is from the episode when Carl met George, and George wanted to find out about autism. And we see in multiple episodes later that George and Carl has an understanding, healthy relationship with each other. So for that reason alone, he goes into A tier. And there we have it. Here is the Autism Cartoon Helpers tier list. If you disagree on this list, go make it yourself and find out more helpers. And if there's any autistic helpers that you guys think that we miss, please let us know in the comment section below. This is Caleb Blackmore signing off. Goodbye!